5 times she was. And I know everything happens in a split second, but a split second isn't 5.
I think if someone reached their hand in the car, I'd be like, whoa,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I'm grabbing their arm. I'm doing something.
Right. So on December 4th, 2018, the police went to the hospital to review surveillance footage there, and they confirmed that the 3 Smiths drove up to the hospital in the white Audi. The police interview Keith and Valeria again. They take their second formal statement, and the details of Keith's account of this were slightly different this time.
Which, if you are lying about something, that would make sense.
Right. So the police then drive Keith and Valeria to the American Legion so that Keith and Valeria could show the detectives the exact route that they'd taken the night of the a few days earlier. Relying upon the path of travel, law enforcement personnel reviewed video footage from 27 cameras around the area described, and detectives were unable to locate Keith Smith's vehicle on any of the cameras.
Wow.
This is the first physical evidence that contradicts Keith and Valeria's story of where they were that night. The police also reviewed motion-activated residential security cameras that should have caught the vehicle on the night of the but those cameras didn't record the vehicle either. On December 4th, 2018, Keith and Valeria consent to having their cell phones searched and information extracted. It was also around this time that the testing from the outside of the car print came back. The subsequent latent print comparison determined that the latent prints on the outside of the car were that of Keith Smith. No stranger's prints were on the outside of the car. The police are suspicious of Keith at this point.
Oh, 100%.
They definitely think something's going on. We see husbands their wives all the time. So if Keith really did Jacqueline this night, why in front of his 28-year-old daughter? What does she have to do with it?
Why is she lying?
This doesn't make any sense. The police and the FBI at this point were unable to get GPS information from the car relating to the night of the murder. Inside of the car, though, the police seized various items, including an acrylic fingernail inside the rear passenger area and some gloves.
Okay.
On December 11th, 2018, police found out that Jacqueline's credit card was being used. They discover 3 male juveniles found the purse and then used the credit card, but that they weren't suspects in the murder. So the next day, the police received the cell phone information from Keith and Valeria's phones, including not only their call histories, but also their locations. No information is provided for the location of Keith's phone. However, Valeria's cell phone was pinging after the American Legion in the completely opposite direction.